If you are an angry person, if you are tired and sick of being angry, and if you are mad at yourself for being angry, then watch this video till the very end. I am going to tell you three things that will absolutely change the understanding you have about your anger. And towards the end of the video is a very short but super effective technique that will help you relieve the discomfort that comes with anger. The first thing about anger is anger gives you power. It's a very positive side of anger that we tend to overlook a lot of times. Anger has given power to a lot of people to make decisions in life that they were otherwise afraid to take. Can you imagine what India would have looked like today if we Indians were not angry with the British rule? It was our anger that helped us to revolt against British rule, and look, we are a free country today. So anger is something that gives us that extra push of power, that extra dose of assertiveness that we otherwise cannot find in normal states. The second thing about anger is anger in itself is not a negative or a bad emotion. The reason we don't like to be angry is because we just have not learned to respond to the emotion of anger. We absolutely respond well to happiness. We have kind of learned it okay to respond to sadness, but when it comes to anger, nobody taught us how to respond to anger. We were always taught to not get angry, which is a wrong thing. So anger in itself is not a bad emotion. What makes it bad is your response to anger. So instead of reacting to anger, you can choose your response to a situation that makes you angry. How to do this is something you will learn as we move forward in this video. The third thing about anger is just a camouflage emotion. Usually we have seen in our therapy practice that if you peel off the layer of anger, there is a lot of sadness, pain, betrayal that is within, that is using anger as an expression. So we express anger easily instead of expressing all the pain and sadness, because expressing pain and sadness makes you vulnerable, and that's not something a lot of us are comfortable with. But we are comfortable with expressing anger, so anger is expressed easily. Yes, but what is really under that layer of anger is a lot of pain, a lot of sadness. So when you are angry, you must know that there is some pain, some sadness, some hurt that is inside, that is expressing itself through anger. And you know what? If you have that pain and sadness inside, then that is where you need to love yourself the most. So why don't you learn to love yourself the most where you're hurting the most? You can try to do that. You can start from today. It's not that difficult. Because anger tells us that there are other emotions under anger, sadness, pain, hurt, then anger tells us that there are certain things within us that we need to work on. We can then transform all this energy we use to express the anger to actually love ourselves, to work on ourselves, to heal all the hurt and the pain. So in therapy sessions, when people come to me for anger issues, most often than not, we have to work with their inner child. So inner child is that part of you, okay? It could be as young as 2 months old. It could be as old as you yesterday. So inner child is that part of you that is carrying some emotional charge, some emotional load. And once we understand the experience and the hurt and pain of the inner child, process it through the adult that you are today and release it, that becomes your journey to healing that anger. It also helps you to understand yourself so much more clearly, and it's a beautiful way to learn to respond to the emotion of anger rather than letting the emotion in itself consume you or consume your energy. Now, when it comes to dealing with anger, the most important thing that you have to know is anger is an emotion and it needs you to validate it. You cannot deny, you cannot lie to yourself that you are not angry. Okay, you must be wanting to think that I'm a very forgiving person and I forgive people easily and I'm not the one who gets angry, I'm always cool. Fine, but then after a point of time there might be a lot of anger inside of you that gets piled up and that will find its expression someday. So you might as well learn to accept that, okay, this is a situation that makes me angry, and let me look at what is this anger trying to tell me? Is there something I need to learn? Is there something I need to get better at? There is always a message. So never invalidate your anger, because that's a bad thing to do. Okay? Now when you are angry in that moment, instead of just reacting to the situation, I need you to step back for a minute and do this that I'm going to tell you now. So I need you to find a private space, at least for 5 minutes, and tell yourself, I am so angry and it's okay for me to be angry. I totally accept myself for being angry. I acknowledge my anger. Okay, so you constantly validate your anger, that I am so angry. You know, it's okay for me to be angry. I accept myself for being angry. I am comfortable with being angry. Now, when you say this, your body will start to cool down. Okay? And after this, you need to breathe out that discomfort that comes with this anger. So how you're going to do that is take a nice deep breath. Belly breath, okay? Let it go down deep into your belly, and so breathing out actually helps us to exhale the excess emotional energy that is stuck in our system. If we could see that energy going out, we would always breathe out the emotional discomfort. But we can't see it, so we don't do it. But I want you to experiment with this and see how it feels and how it works for you. Okay? So you validate your emotions and then breathe it out, do it a couple more times. Okay? This is the first thing and the foremost thing you must do if you feel angry at certain situations. Now the second thing that you can do, and I'm sure that you may have already heard of this, is very simple. What you can do is just count reverse from 50 to 0. Yeah? And count it slow, like 50, 49, 48. Now by the moment you come down to 0, you will have already cooled down quite a bit. So basically you're giving yourself those 50 seconds or that 1 minute to be able to come to a space where you feel okay. Yeah, those 50 seconds are used by you subconsciously to acknowledge, to process, and to release that anger. After you have taken that moment to validate your anger, breathe it out, I want you to drink a glass of cool water, but don't gulp it down, just drink it sip by sip. So water is something that cleanses us emotionally as well. So when you drink that water sip by sip, your body is going to cool down bit by bit. it kind of rhymes, yeah. And your mind will be able to come to a settled, balanced space. So these are all experimented, tried and tested methods that I have experimented with myself, even taught to many of my clients who came with anger issues, and these are 3 things that have been particularly useful to deal with anger. So I hope this video was useful for you, and I hope it helps you be a little more kind to yourself if you have anger issues, because you are not a bad person for being angry. There are reasons that we become angry people, and the thing is, when you stop reacting to anger but you start responding to it in the right way, it gives you a lot of wisdom. I want you to have this intention that whenever you become angry next, you take that as an opportunity to learn more about yourself as a person. Be kind to yourself. It's okay to be angry. It's perfectly human to be angry. Anger is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just that we have not been capable enough to respond to it in the right way. And I hope this video will teach you how to do so. So if you would like to hear more from me and discover more about yourself, and eventually fall in love with yourself, because that's what I want for entire humanity, then do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.